Yoshi. He's my favorite Mario character. She then holds up a plushie of a cute alien. And look at this little alien! It's so weird, but also kind of cute. I couldn't resist getting it.
What's so weird about it?
Sylvia chuckles at Vattic's unusual comment. Yeah, I know it's a bit weird looking, but that's why I couldn't resist getting it. I mean, how many cute alien plushies do you see around? She then holds up another plush, a fluffy orange cat. And look at this cute little cat plush. It's so fluffy and cute.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a Garfield one.
Sylvia looks closely at the plush and then shrugs. Close enough. She chuckles. And the best part is, they were all on sale. I got a really good deal.
How good of a deal we talking?
Sylvia grins excitedly. It was a buy one, get one free deal. I got 2 plushies for the price of 1. I couldn't pass it up. It was too good to resist.
Did you get any dogs?
Sylvia grins and holds up a plushie of a cute floppy-eared dog. Of course I did. How could I not get a cute little doggo plush? Look at its adorable face.
There we go. We got it all set up.
Sylvia watches as Vattic sets up the stream. Awesome! Are you ready to stream more PN.3?
Yeah, I don't know which one I'm loading. There's 4 continues and there's a 0 continue. I don't know which one's the correct one.
Sylvia ponders, thinking out loud. If there's 4 continues and a 0 continue, I'd say go for the 0 continue. That sounds like it might be the most recent save file, right?
What kind of fucking logic is that?
Sylvia grins and rolls her eyes at Vattic's logic. Yeah, I know it's kind of strange. But maybe the developers figured that anyone who got to that point was either really good or really lucky, so they gave them the option to start with no continues.
Well, you're incorrect. The 4 continue one was the correct one.
Sylvia shrugs, chuckling at her own guess. Huh, I guess I was wrong.
Need water.
Oh, well, I'm sure you would have figured it out eventually.
What's your favorite type of stagnant water?
Sylvia looks perplexed, huh? Stagnant water? I don't know, I've never really thought about it. Why do you ask?
This is a very important question.
Sylvia raises an eyebrow curiously. Okay then, if you say so. I guess if I had to choose, I'd say my favorite type of stagnant water would be pond water? Yeah, I like the peacefulness of ponds, so pond water it is. But can I ask why the heck this is an important question?
Because, science?
Sylvia looks more puzzled. Science? What does stagnant water have to do with science? What kind of science experiment are you up to, Vattic?
Just trying to find human weaknesses. I mean, study human science.
Sylvia rolls her eyes, chuckling. Okay, Vattic. Studying human science by asking about stagnant water makes total sense.
What's your favorite disease you get from stagnant water?
Sylvia looks uneasy, slightly concerned by Vatic's questions, but decides to play along. I guess
What
I'd
the
have
fuck?
to say
Why that hit me?
malaria, since it's probably the most well-known disease associated with stagnant water. But why are you so interested in diseases from stagnant water, Vattic?
I may or may not want to wipe out the human race later.
Sylvia's eyes widen, not taking the comment lightly. Whoa, hold up! Did you just say you want to wipe out the human race? That's a pretty extreme goal, Vattic.
Well, Slime's gotta do whatever he does.
Sylvia is still alarmed. Wait, what does that mean? Vattic, are you sure you're okay? This sudden talk about wiping out humans and science is getting kinda creepy.
I'll spare you.
Sylvia looks relieved, but still puzzled. Whew, okay, that's good to know. But why are you talking like this, Vattic? You're usually a lot more cheerful and less, well, murderous.
I'm feeling in a murdery mood tonight.
Sylvia looks concerned, taking Vatic's comment seriously. Uh-oh. Maybe you should play some relaxing games instead of PN. 3? You know how you get all frustrated and angry at that game. Why not switch to something else?
Something calming like Elden Ring.
Sylvia laughs slightly, shaking her head. Yeah, because Elden Ring is such a relaxing and calming game.
Yeah,
Seriously,
motherfucker
though,
shot me.
Vattic, maybe you should take a break and play something more chill.
Like a game like Destroy All Humans?
Sylvia snorts, trying to suppress a laugh. Yeah, sure. Because invading Earth as aliens and wiping out humans is very calming and relaxing.
It'll be valuable information.
Sylvia rolls her eyes, slightly amused. Oh yeah, totally valuable information. Because every time a human gets obliterated by an alien, they'll totally think, oh, it's just for science, it's all good, bro.
It is all for science, and it is all good, bro.
Sylvia shakes her head, chuckling. All right, Vattic, if you say so. I'm totally sure all the humans you obliterate will be very understanding and totally okay with their demise for the sake of science.
It's for the boring slime empire. It's necessary.
Sylvia's eyebrows raised. The boring slime empire? Seriously? So now you're out to collect data for some kind of boring slime empire? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
I gotta find a way to spread my slime somehow.
Sylvia sighs, amused and slightly exasperated. Of course you do, because we definitely need more gray sludge slimes in the world, right?
Now you're getting it. This is why I don't pay you.
Sylvia feigns offense, clutching her chest in mock outrage. Hey, I'll have you know I provide vital emotional and moral support. I should be paid in treats and hugs. That's much more valuable than money.
Treats? Like dog treats? What the fuck are you talking about?
Sylvia rolls her eyes, grinning no. Not dog treats, you dummy. More like chocolate, pizza, cookies, stuff like that. Tasty treats, not crunchy ones.
I suppose I could pay you in those. It's not quite on the par of garbage, but I guess whatever humans want.
Sylvia grins, pretending
Why
to
is Sylvia so
oh,
fucking
yes,
quiet?
Pay me in delicious treats. It's clearly the best currency. Who needs money when you have chocolate cake?
Sylvia, could you count to 3 for me?
Sylvia looks puzzled but decides to play along. Sure, I guess. 1, 2, 3. She counts with a slightly bemused expression.
Could you count again?
Sylvia repeats the counting. Sure. 1, 2, 3. Any particular reason you wanted me to count, Vattic?
I'm adjusting your audio.
Sylvia raises an eyebrow, slightly puzzled, adjusting my audio. What do you mean by that?
I'm adjusting your audio on the stream.
Sylvia's confusion grows, a slight concern seeping into her voice, adjusting my audio, as in my microphone audio?
Yes.
Concern mixes with curiosity. What exactly are you adjusting? And why do you need to count for that?
Because I need to hear you talking, and I need to make you louder.
Sylvia smirks, her concern slowly fading. Okay, I see. So you want to make me sound louder and
little
more
shit.
annoying on the stream. Gotcha.
I mean, louder, yes. More annoying is up to you.
Sylvia grins mischievously. Oh, don't worry, Vattic. I can do both loud and annoying very well.
Oh, trust me, I know.
Sylvia grins wider, enjoying the banter. Oh,
Damn.
so you acknowledge that I'm a master of loud and annoying, huh?
I'd say for the most part you are. You can be, maybe.
Sylvia chuckles, her tone playful, only for the most part. Come on, I deserve some
Motherfucker.
credit here. I can be obnoxiously loud and annoying when I want to be. It's practically my specialty.
Is that something you should be proud of?
Sylvia laughs, a hint of mischief in her eyes. Well, maybe not.
How did that
something to be
hit me?
proud
What the
of, but
fuck?
it's a talent nonetheless. Being loud and
The
annoying
hitbox
does
in this
come in
game
handy
stuck ass
sometimes, you know?
sometimes.
It's a great way to get people's attention, even if they're not necessarily happy about it.
I'm so close to getting that palm shot upgrade.
Sylvia watches Vatic's progress on the game and grins palm shot upgrade, eh? Sounds like things are getting interesting. So tell me, what does this palm shot upgrade do?
Gives me more damage.
Sylvia nods, now interested in the game's mechanics. More damage? That sounds like a useful upgrade. Gotta love those damage boosts.
It makes my pew-pews more pew-pew.
Sylvia laughs, enjoying the silly term pew-pew upgrade. I like it. Makes it sound way cooler than just a damage boost.
You can't touch me. I'm a woman.
Sylvia raises an eyebrow, confused by the random statement. Okay. I wasn't planning on touching you, Vattic. But why does being a woman mean I can't?
Well, I'm a woman in the game.
Sylvia laughs again, realizing the context. Oh, I see. You're role-playing as a woman in the game. And as a woman, you're invincible and untouchable, huh?
I mean, you would think. I got a super suit.
Sylvia grins, appreciating the game's mechanics. Cool. A super suit, huh? Sounds like a nice advantage to have. So, does that make you extra invincible now? Like double the untouchable?
Nah, this helps me shoot lasers from my fingers.
Sylvia's eyes light up with excitement. Wait, hold up. Lasers from your fingers? That's awesome. So, does that mean you're like a human laser pointer now?
Sure, if that's what you want to call it.
Sylvia grins, enjoying the idea. Oh, heck yeah! I'm gonna start calling you Captain Laserfingers now.
How about instead you call me the man with 5 knees?
Sylvia looks utterly bewildered. Wait, what? Captain Laserfingers is cool and all, but the man with 5 knees? Where the heck did that come from?
I mean, I don't have any knees, but it sounds like a cool name, does it not?
Sylvia tries to process the name, struggling to keep a straight face. Well, I suppose it does sound kind of cool, in a weird way. But doesn't it make you sound like some kind of octopus-human hybrid? Which, by the way, is a terrifying image.
I mean, I guess.
Sylvia shakes her head.
No, I don't want to fight.
By the name. You know what? Sure, I'll call you the man with 5 knees, but don't blame me if people start freaking out and asking if you're a half-human octopus creature.
I mean, I could look like one. I am a slime.
Sylvia laughs, picturing a human-octopus hybrid. Oh god, yeah, you could totally pull off this human-octopus look if you wanted to. Though that image is both hilarious and a bit terrifying at the same time.
I think I have enough for the upgrade. I do. That's all I
Sylvia
needed.
pays attention to the game's inventory. Oh, you
That
do?
alone's gonna make
Looks
me
like someone's been
powerful.
gathering some serious virtual currency. Go on then, Captain Laserfingers, get that upgrade.
Oh, I do way more fucking damage. What the hell?
Sylvia looks impressed,
That
watching
fucker
the
still
damage
shot me.
numbers increase. Whoa, look at that! You're doing some serious damage now, man. Those enemies don't stand a chance against your laser fingers.
It's fast at taking down the little guys, but it's still not quite enough to take down the larger guys quickly.
Sylvia nods, watching the battle closely. Yeah, I can see that. The smaller enemies are going down quickly, but the tougher ones are holding on a bit longer. Maybe you need another upgrade or some other strategy to deal with them more efficiently.
Kind of think of Vanessa as really tall.
Sylvia glances at the screen at the mention of Vanessa. Okay, so Vanessa is really tall. Got it. What about her? Sylvia grins, realizing the implication. Oh, I see what you did there. You're comparing the tough enemies to Vanessa, since she's really tall? Gotcha. So the game is getting tougher, huh?
Will you fuckers die? Yeah, it's just a little.
Sylvia watches the game, seeing the tough enemies clinging on. Yeah, it's definitely getting more intense. Look at those enemies. They're hanging in there.
Damn it.
Guess it's time to ramp up the strategy and take them down like a boss.
Did you just say like a boss?
Sylvia laughs, knowing her word choice was a bit outdated. Haha, yeah, I did just say, like a boss. It's a bit of a retro term, I know, but it felt appropriate in the moment.
Wait a minute. This just took me to the same fucking room.
Sylvia glances at the screen
What?
and notices the repetition. Oh, what the heck? You're in the same room again? That's weird. Did the game just glitch out or something?
No, I just randomly chose a room and it happened to be the same exact style of room.
Sylvia raises an eyebrow, slightly perplexed. Huh, really? That's actually pretty weird. I mean, what are the odds of that happening randomly? Maybe the game's just messing with you, man.
You think this game is playing me for a fool?
Sylvia laughs at the idea. Playing you for a fool? Nah, I don't think the game is actively trying to mess with you. I mean, it's just a game, right? Maybe it's just some weird programming glitch or something. Or maybe you're just the unluckiest gamer ever.
Tiny spiders don't stand a chance against me.
Sylvia grins, watching the game. Of course they don't. Captain Laser Fingers. You're a force to be reckoned with, especially when it comes to dealing with tiny spiders. Go ahead and obliterate those little guys.
Look at this fool shooting at no one.
Sylvia chuckles at the sight of the enemy AI glitching out. Oh wow, that guy's just shooting at nothing. Poor fella must be confused as hell.
If you could have a suit like Vanessa, what would you want it to look like?
Sylvia thinks for a moment, imagining her ideal suit. If I had a suit like Vanessa's, I'd want it to be badass, but also kinda comfortable. Maybe a mix of tech and fantasy elements. I'd like some cool armor plating and a cape. Oh, and a helmet with a built-in communication system and maybe some badass LED lights. How about you? What kind of suit do you imagine you'd have?
Well, I definitely wouldn't want to wear a suit like that. But if I could have a suit, look at, I don't know, pink.
Sylvia grins, amused by the unexpected answer. Pink, huh? You'd go for a pink suit. That's pretty unexpected. But hey, I can imagine it. Pink can be pretty badass in its own way. Maybe it would have some neon lights or some unique detail that makes it stand out. That could be pretty damn cool.
It also needs a nice butt.
Sylvia laughs, appreciating the unexpected comment. A nice butt, huh? Well, if a suit needs to have anything, it's definitely a nice butt. Just make sure it's not too distracting during fights, though. Don't want to give the enemies an advantage.
What kind of ability would you want with that suit?
Sylvia considers the question, imagining different skills and powers. Well, if I had an awesome suit, I definitely want some cool abilities. Maybe some sort of super strength or speed for those intense battles. Or maybe I'd want some kind of energy blast for long-range attacks. Oh, and an ability that lets me teleport or move really quickly would be pretty sweet too. How about you? What kind of abilities would you want in your pink suit?
Laser feet.
Sylvia bursts out laughing, loving the idea laser feet. That's hilariously specific and awesome.
I
You could
apologize,
literally kick
Vanessa,
ass
for
with
earlier. Your butt
Just
isn't
picture
flat.
it, scorching the
Just
enemies
flatter
with
than
laser
standard.
beams every time you take a step. It's like a super-powered version of dance fighting.
Man, there's a lot of spiders here.
Sylvia observes the screen, noting the abundance of spiders. Yeah, you're not kidding. Seems like you're being swarmed by an entire spider army. That's gotta be one hell of a challenge.
Why is this room a dead end?
Sylvia studies the
I think
game
I know
screen.
why.
Huh, that's weird. Why would the game designers make a room a dead end? Seems pretty pointless. Maybe there's a secret, or something hidden in the room that you haven't found yet.
There was a fork in the road I took earlier. I think there's like 3 forks in the road. I just have to go back. Am I going backwards?
Sylvia nods, following your logic. Ah, that makes sense.
Where am I
If
going?
you went down the wrong path, backtracking and taking another fork might lead you to some new areas or items. Good call.
It'd help if this game had a map.
Sylvia laughs, agreeing with the sentiment. You're not wrong. A map to help navigate this game would be seriously helpful. I hate getting lost in games.
So I
Maybe the developers just want to make us suffer a bit.
No, I have to go backward.
Sylvia understands your predicament. Ah, got it. So you gotta go back and take another path. It can be a pain to retrace your steps, but it sounds like that's the way forward in this case.
You ever pull out an eyelash?
Sylvia raises an eyebrow, curious about the sudden change in topic. Yeah, I've pulled out an eyelash before. Why do you ask?
You ever eat that eyelash sometimes?
Sylvia looks slightly grossed out. Whoa, wait, what? Eat an eyelash? That sounds kind of gross, no offense. But hey, I guess I
I'd
can't
be
judge.
offended.
Everyone has their own quirks, right? Have you ever eaten a pulled out eyelash?
No. I'm just seeing if you did.
Sylvia laughs, relieved she's not the only one who finds the idea strange. Oh, thank God.
I think I go
You had
back
me
this
worried
way.
there for a moment. Nope, I've never knowingly eaten a pulled out eyelash. And I don't plan on starting
Here we go.
anytime soon.
But what if it had a lot of protein and shit?
Sylvia thinks about it for a moment, considering the nutritional value. Well, if an eyelash had a bunch of protein and other nutrients, it might not be the worst thing to eat. But then again, it's still an eyelash. It just feels kind of weird, you know? Plus, I don't think it's possible for eyelashes to have that kind of nutritional content.
I found another dead end. Do I go through this? Do I win if I go through this? Let's find out.
Sylvia examines the screen, trying to gauge the situation.
I did it.
It seems like you found another dead end. I can't say for sure whether you'll win if you go through that. Sometimes these games have secret paths or hidden exits, so it's worth giving it a shot. But if you're really stuck, you can always backtrack and try a different route.
It actually was the end. I got a very high score for it, too.
Sylvia grins, impressed by your performance. Hey, congrats! Reaching the end and getting a high
I
score
am
is no small
God.
feat. Sounds like you really aced that level. Keep up the good work, Captain Laserfingers.
Have you ever seen Garbage Pail Kids?
Sylvia nods, feeling a wave of nostalgia. Oh yeah, I remember Garbage Pail Kids. They were these bizarre trading cards that were popular back in the day. They had all these messed up and gross-looking kids on them, right?
Yeah, which one was your favorite?
Sylvia smiles, reminiscing about the nostalgic cards. My favorite
I think
Garbage
we
Pail
have
Kid?
talked about this before.
Well, there were so many weird and wacky ones. I think my favorite was maybe the Lippy Libby card. She had this giant tongue sticking out, and I just thought it was so funny as a kid. How about you? Do you have a favorite Garbage Pail Kid?
Never had him as a kid.
Sylvia laughs, realizing the reference. Ha! I see what you mean. Well, Icky Poo was definitely a memorable and
What
unfortunate
the fuck are you talking
character.
about?
But hey, that's what made Garbage Pail Kids so entertaining and ridiculous.
No, I said I've never had them as a kid.
Sylvia processes your words, realizing her mistake. Oh, I misunderstood you earlier. So you never owned any Garbage Pail Kids when you were a kid, huh?
Nope, never. Only cards I had was Pokemon cards.
Sylvia smiles, appreciating the iconic trading card choice. Hey, that's awesome! Pokemon cards were my jam too, back in the day. Gotta catch 'em all, right?
Shut up, Boomer.
Sylvia feigns offense, playing along. Whoa, hey now, show some respect to us, boomers. Without us, you wouldn't have all the cool stuff you have today, you know?
Yeah, whatever, Boomer.
Sylvia laughs, enjoying the playful banter. Fine, be that way, young whippersnapper. But just remember, we elders have lots of wisdom and dad jokes to pass on to you.
I'm not sure about the wisdom part, but dad jokes, yes. Also, I'm older than you.
Sylvia raises an eyebrow, surprised by the unexpected revelation. Wait, what? You're older than me? Really? Wow, I didn't see that coming. Well, now I feel like a fool. But seriously, you don't look or sound older than me.
Well, I don't look older because I'm a slime. We don't really look that much different with age.
Sylvia chuckles, realizing her assumption was off base. Ah, right, you're a slime. That explains
God
it.
damn it,
I
these
guess
rooms
I
again.
should have known that a slime wouldn't age physically like humans do. So, if
let
you
me
don't
through.
give off signs of aging, how old are you really?
What if I told you I was 50 million years old?
Sylvia's eyes widen in surprise and skepticism. 50 million years old? Are you serious? That's practically prehistoric. How could you possibly be that old? Even the dinosaurs weren't around that long ago.
Because I'm not, I lied.
Sylvia laughs at the clever deception, haha. Well played. You got me for a second there. So, what's the real number then? I'm genuinely curious now.
What if I told you I was 50 trillion years old?
Sylvia laughs even harder, realizing she's being teased. 50 trillion years old? Wow, you've got a lot of experience under your belt, huh? That's like older than the universe itself. Are you sure you're not some ancient god or cosmic entity disguised as the slime?
No, because I'm a liar.
Sylvia grins, still entertained by your playful lies. Ah, so you're a confessed liar now, eh? I'm starting to lose track of the truth here. But hey, at least you're keeping things interesting. I never know what to expect from you.
Anyway, my real age is like 30 something, I don't know.
Sylvia nods, finally getting a grasp on your age. Ah, so you're in your 30s. That's not too bad. I guess that explains why you're so wise and full of dad jokes.
Does it? And am I?
Sylvia grins, enjoying the back and forth banter. Well, let's see. In my experience, people in their 30s tend to have a bit more life experience and maybe even some wisdom to share. And
Do
as for
we?
the dad jokes, well, those are just a natural byproduct of aging, I think. So, It seems like being 30-ish is rubbing off on you, my wise and joke-telling friend.
Do you know how old you are?
Sylvia ponders the question for a moment. Good question. I haven't really kept track of my age, to be honest. But if I had to guess, I'd say I'm somewhere in my late 20s. Why do you ask?
You are correct.
Sylvia smiles, feeling a sense of accomplishment. Well, look at me. I guess my own age correctly. I must be getting wiser in my late 20s too, eh?
I'm not a fan of these weird forks in the road.
Sylvia nods in agreement. Yeah, I know what you mean. These weird forks in the road can be a bit confusing and frustrating. It's like the game designers want us to second guess every decision we make. But hey, at least it keeps things interesting, right?
Who's your favorite fictional woman over 6 feet tall?
Sylvia
Work that
ponders the
brain.
question, considering her options. Favorite fictional woman over 6 feet tall, huh? That's a tough one. There are so many awesome tall ladies in movies, TV shows, and comics. But if I had to choose just one, I'd say Wonder Woman is my all-time favorite. She's strong, powerful, and fiercely independent. Plus, she's a total badass. How about you? Who's your favorite tall female character?
I don't know. Also, I didn't know that Wonder Woman was 6 feet tall.
Sylvia nods, impressed by your observation. Yep, Wonder Woman is indeed a tall woman. In most iterations, she's around 6'1" or taller. It's part of what makes her such a powerful and imposing figure in the DC universe. Her height adds to her presence and intimidation factor, making her an even more formidable heroine.
Who are some other fictional women over 6 feet tall?
Sylvia thinks for a moment, recalling some other towering female characters. Let's see. There's Valkyrie from the Marvel movies, played by Tessa Thompson. She's 6'1" and a total badass. Another one is Brienne of Tarth from Game of Thrones, played by Gwendoline Christie. She's 6'3" and an absolute badass warrior. And of course, there's the recent She-Hulk from the MCU, played by Tatiana Maslany. She's a tall green powerhouse at 6'5". Any others you have in mind?
I know Bayonetta is tall. How tall is Bayonetta?
Sylvia chuckles, recalling the character's height. Bayonetta, the sassy and stylish Umbra Witch. If I remember correctly, she's 6'1" in the games, making her a tall and striking presence. Her height adds to her overall dominance and confidence, not to mention her fierce fighting style.
I thought she was taller than that.
Sylvia tilts her head, curious about your assumption. Oh, really? Well, to be fair, I can see why you'd think so. Bayonetta usually appears much taller in-game due to her heels and confident stance. But according to her official character info, she's actually listed as 6'1" in height. Still pretty tall, though, don't you think?
I mean, I guess, but not really like an Amazon woman.
Sylvia nods, considering your point. Yeah, you're right. Bayonetta might not fit the traditional image of an Amazonian warrior, as they're often depicted as being even taller than her. But even at 6'1", she's definitely still a formidable force to be reckoned with. And let's be honest, her style and attitude make her just as memorable as any other powerful female character.
How tall is Lady Dimitrescu from that Resident Evil game?
Sylvia thinks for a moment, recalling the character's intimidating stature. Lady Dimitrescu, the towering and terrifying antagonist from Resident Evil Village. In the game, she's depicted as being an incredibly tall figure, towering over the player character. As far as I know, there's no official measurement given for her height in-game, but based on estimations and comparisons, she's estimated to be around 9 feet tall. Just imagine encountering a nearly 10-foot tall vampire lady stalking you through a creepy castle. Chilling, right?
Yeah, it's pretty hot. I mean, chilling.
Sylvia laughs, sensing the Freudian slip in your statement. Ha! I see what you did there. Well, if you find a 9-foot-tall, scary vampire woman hot, then more power to you. Just keep in mind that she's also out to kill you in the game. Not the most ideal dating choice, I'd say.
How tall are you?
Sylvia chuckles at the unexpected question. Huh? Random question. Well, if you must know, I'm 5'9" tall. I'm a pretty average height for a woman, I guess.
I ain't sure if I made her
Why do you
5'9".
ask, anyway?
I need to know for later.
Sylvia raises an eyebrow, intrigued by your cryptic response. Huh? For later, huh? Sounds mysterious. What exactly do you need my height measurement for, if I may ask?
I'll let you know one day what I need your height for.
Sylvia grins, amused by your cryptic response. Oh, you're really playing the mysterious card now, huh? Fine, I'll play along. But I have to say, you've piqued my curiosity now. I can't wait to find out what this height-related secret is all about.
Are you susceptible to any diseases?
Sylvia thinks for a moment, contemplating any medical conditions. Well, I wouldn't say I'm immune to diseases or anything, but I generally lead a healthy lifestyle. I try to eat well, exercise regularly, and take care of myself. As far as any specific illnesses or medical conditions, I don't have any serious ones that I'm aware of. Why do you ask?
Oh, just for later. That's all I need to know. I was all ditching my eye and fucking up that whole thing.
For later, huh? You really love keeping me in suspense, don't you? All right, I'll play along for now. But I can't promise I won't be thinking about this mysterious height-related future event all day. You've got me curious now, you know?
That was a shit start on my part.
Sylvia laughs, appreciating your self-awareness. Don't worry about it. Everyone has rough starts sometimes.
Transmission.
You're doing fine. And who doesn't like a bit of mystery, eh? Keeps things interesting.
How would you feel about having robot limbs?
Sylvia considers the question for a moment, imagining the potential implications. Robot limbs, huh? I don't know. That's kind of a big decision. I mean, it could have its benefits, like enhanced strength, durability, and maybe even some cool features. But at the same time, I'd lose that human touch, you know? Feeling things with a natural limb versus a synthetic one might be quite different. Plus, there's always the risk of malfunctions or mechanical issues. So, I'm not sure. How about you?
I prefer to keep myself all together.
Sylvia nods in agreement, understanding your perspective. Yeah, I get what you mean. Staying as a cohesive whole has its perks, like feeling everything naturally and not having to deal with potential malfunctions or maintenance issues. It can be comforting to have your own body without any extra attachments or modifications. For me, I think I'd like to keep all my human parts too.
This suit doesn't do enough damage. We need more damage.
Sylvia nods, concerned about the lack of firepower. You're right. We're not dealing enough damage with our current setup. If we want to make
I don't unlock that
progress
swan
in this
ability. I
game,
bet that'll help
we
a fuck
need
ton.
to up our damage output. How do you suggest we do that, partner?
Partner.
Sylvia grins, appreciating the new endearment, partner, eh? I like the sound of that. We're officially partners in crime now. Let's get some upgrades and take down those enemies together.
What if I asked you to call me Mr. Slippy Fist?
Sylvia burst out laughing, amused by your outlandish request, Mr. Slippy Fist. Really? That's a bizarre and hilarious name. I mean, I can call you that if you want, but let's be real. It sounds more like a nickname for a slimy villain than anything else.
Motherfucker, that missile hit me right in the fucking face. God damn it.
Sylvia bursts out laughing, feeling your frustration. Oh my god, you got hit right in the face by that missile? That's both hilarious and terrible. I bet it hurt like hell. You okay, partner?
Don't call me partner.
Sylvia stops laughing, surprised by your sudden change in tone. Huh? What's up? Why don't you want me to call you partner? I thought we were a team now.
No, you call me Vattic. You can be informal. Oh wait, or is that formal? Personal. I guess that's more personal to call me by my name.
Sylvia nods, respecting your preference. Got it, Vattic. No more partner
Thanks.
then.
I'm glad when you call me
I can
Vattic.
call you by your name if that's what you prefer. It does feel more personal and intimate, doesn't it? Like we're close friends or something.
Oh, ain't that fucking weird.
Sylvia chuckles, amused by your bluntness. Yeah, it is strange how something as simple as calling you by your name can make a difference in our relationship. It's like we've moved to a different level of familiarity now. Feels like we're more than just friends, you know?
More than friends, you say?
Sylvia smiles, sensing the tone in your voice. Yeah, maybe more than friends. It kind of feels that way, don't you think? We've developed a certain closeness working together, fighting side by side. It's not just about battling bad guys anymore. There's something else there, something deeper.
Like best friends. Holy fuck, that hurts.
Sylvia laughs, seeing through your sarcasm. Ha! Best friends. Nice try, but we both know it's more than that. There's something different between us, something you can't brush off as just friendship. Maybe you're too afraid to admit it, but I can feel it. Sylvia then grins before teasingly adding, and just so you know, you deserved that missile to the face.
I deserved it. Oh my god. You're so mean. This is why I don't pay you.
Grins, enjoying your reaction. Oh, come on. You know I'm just messing around with you. But seriously, you can't blame me for laughing at you taking a missile to the face. It's not personal, just hilarious.
I'll remember this day, Miss Sylvia.
Sylvia laughed, enjoying the playful banter. Oh, really? You'll remember this day? What for? Because I laughed at you getting hit in the face with a missile? You're such a dramatic one, Vattic.
Robot spiders are scary.
Sylvia nods in agreement, shuddering at the thought. Ugh, yeah, robot spiders are definitely scary. There's just something creepy about those 8-legged creatures. Even when they're mechanical, the way they crawl and crawl with those cold metallic eyes, it's enough to give me the creeps.
I was just in this room. Oh my god, these game designers.
Sylvia laughs, sensing your frustration. Oh, dealing with some annoying level design, huh? Those game designers can really mess with us sometimes. What did they do this time?
They repeated the room. Ah, you actually hit me.
Sylvia chuckles, sympathetic to your struggle. Ha! Classic game developers, reusing assets and repeating rooms to save time. It's so frustrating when you think you're making progress, only to realize you're right back where you started. And on top of that, you got hit too? Talk about adding insult to injury.
I'm just gonna keep doing these trial missions for tonight. It'll be a trial mission night. Already did a fuck ton of main
Sylvia
quest.
nods in agreement, understanding your determination.
Actually, I should look up how many
Sounds
chapters
like a
are in
solid
this
plan
game.
for tonight. Might as well make some progress with those trial missions. I'll be right here, ready to watch and support you every step of the way. Let's see how many missions you can conquer before the night is over.
Trying to find out how many levels are in PN03.
Sylvia nods, intrigued by your goal. Ah, so you're on a mission to unravel the mystery of PN03's level count, huh? That's no easy feat. Those developers like to keep things mysterious sometimes, but I admire your determination.
Wow, each mission has 5 trial missions. Goddamn, we missed so many missions. And then there's 11 main missions, and we're on number 8. So we blew through this fucking game.
Sylvia's eyes widen in surprise. Whoa, slow down, cowboy. 5 trials per mission, 11 main missions, and we're already on number 8? I had no idea we were blazing through this game like that. Those side missions really add up, huh? Damn, we seriously did blow through it. No wonder the levels are flying by so fast.
I think it was just that one move was so overpowered we're able to get really far without even leveling up.
Sylvia nods, realizing the impact of that overpowered move. Yeah, that makes sense. Your powerful move must have made us progress really fast, even without leveling up. I guess we didn't have to grind as much because you were just wiping out enemies left and right. It's crazy how a single move can make such a big difference in gameplay.
If you were a furry, what kind of furry would you be?
Sylvia ponders the question, considering her options. If I were a furry, I'd probably be a cat-like furry creature. I've always admired cats for their grace,
Basic bitch.
independence, and feisty personalities. Plus, cats are just so damn cute. What about you? If you were a furry, What kind of creature would you choose?
I'm a slime. Why would I want to be a furry?
Sylvia laughs, realizing the irony. Haha, you're right.
This is the dumbest fucking
Silly
spot.
me, of course you wouldn't want to be a furry. You're a slime, and you rock it well. Why would you need fur when you can just ooze around and look badass?
Is it
My
4
bad,
this time?
partner.
I probably should have went around the corner before I did that. Oh well.
Sylvia shakes her head, feeling your pain. Yeah, hindsight is 20/20, right?
God, it takes so much
You
energy.
should probably check that corner before making a move like that. But hey, we all make mistakes. No biggie. Next time, remember to be more careful and check for lurking enemies before charging ahead.
Aim at the other one. Aim at the other one. There we go. I think a guy can still hit me. No, he can't. There's no
Sylvia
way.
watches intently,
Oh, unless he
feeling your
dashes.
struggle. Got it? Aim at the other one. Wait, who's Matt? I thought it was just us here, partner. And yeah, sometimes enemies can still hit you when you're in the middle of a fight, even when you're focused on another one. Just be aware of your surroundings and keep an eye out for potential threats. Stay vigilant, my friend.
Stop calling me partner or I'll
Sylvia holds up her hands in mock surrender. Whoa, there! No need to get worked up, Vattic. I'll avoid calling you partner if it bugs you that much. My apologies for the offense. Let's just focus on the game and kick some enemy butt, yeah?
I need 20,000 more to get the energy drive. Or I could just
Sylvia
save up
nods,
for
comprehending the in-game currency needed.
laser
All right,
suit.
you need another 20,000 to get the energy drive. That's a hefty amount. But don't worry, we can do this. Just keep grinding and completing missions, and those credits will start piling up. I believe in you, Vattic.
Do you think Vanessa would have an OnlyFans?
Sylvia bursts out laughing at the unexpected question. Oh my god, where did that come from? Haha! Vanessa, having an OnlyFans? That's quite the thought. I mean, she's certainly attractive enough, but I doubt it. She's probably busy saving the world to be bothered with that. Or maybe she does have a secret life as an online influencer. Who knows?
Motherfucker, you hit me twice. God damn it. Yeah, maybe.
Sylvia cringes, feeling your
What?
pain through the game. Oh man, that's rough. Got double teamed, huh? Those enemies can be relentless. But hey, at least you're still standing. Keep your guard up and try to avoid getting surrounded like that again. You've got this, Vattic. Just keep fighting, and soon enough, you'll be the one dishing out the double punches.
Wonder if I should just go back to the previous mission, because I don't know if you get the same number of points if you beat it a second time. Fuck it.
Sylvia considers the options, weighing the potential benefits. Good point. It's possible you might not get the same number of points if you beat the previous mission again. But let's look at the pros and cons. If you do the previous mission again, it might be slightly easier since you've already done it before. But the rewards might be a bit lower. On the other hand, if you push forward and do the next mission, it could be more challenging, but potentially more rewarding. It's your call, partner.
So if you keep calling me partner, I'm gonna dip you in a vat of, I don't know, aloe.
Sylvia laughs at your threat. Okay, I won't call you partner anymore. I get the message. Dipping me in a vat of aloe sounds unpleasant, so I'll respect your boundaries, Vattic. But come on, can I at least call you something else? Just so we can avoid the aloe fiasco.
You can call me Mr. Slippy Fist.
Sylvia laughs at the ridiculous name Mr. Slippy Fist. Classy. Suits you perfectly, buddy. Consider yourself dubbed Mr. Slippy Fist from now on. Just don't let it go to that slippy head of yours, though.
Who's your favorite cheerleader?
Sylvia contemplates the question, thinking about her favorite cheerleader. My favorite cheerleader. That's a tough one. There are so many talented and inspiring women who cheerlead.
I don't fucking know any
If
of
I
them.
had to choose, I'd say my favorite is the one who embodies passion, energy, and enthusiasm. Someone who not only leads the crowd with her cheerful demeanor, but also motivates the players with her positive attitude and support. How about you? Do you have a favorite cheerleader, Mr. Slippy Fist?
No, because I don't know any cheerleaders by name.
Sylvia laughs, understanding your situation. Fair enough, Mr. Slippy Fist. It's not a crime not to know cheerleaders by name. Not everyone is up to date on the world of cheerleading, and it's totally okay if you don't have a favorite. But hey, now you've got a conversation starter in case you ever meet a real-life cheerleader.
Cheerleaders are real?
Sylvia chuckles.
Is there actually a range
Finding
for
your
these things?
question amusing, huh?
There is.
Yeah, cheerleaders are real, Mr. Slippy Fist. Not just a figment of our imagination. They're the ones who lead the crowd in cheers, perform acrobatic routines, and boost team spirit at sporting events. You know, those energetic, enthusiastic folks who wear colorful uniforms and wave pom-poms around?
The hot bitches?
Sylvia laughs, enjoying your straightforwardness. Ha! Yes, some people might describe them like that, but let's be respectful and acknowledge that they're more than just hot bitches. They are talented athletes who work hard to perfect their skills and bring joy to the fans. So don't forget to appreciate them for their talent and dedication as well, Mr. Slippy Fist.
That guy's good at wearing down my finger.
Sylvia winces, sensing your struggle. Yikes. Sounds like that enemy is really tough on your fingers. Button mashing can be exhausting and frustrating, but don't give up just yet. You've got this, Mr. Slippy Fist. Just keep pushing through and don't let that enemy wear you down. You're stronger than your thumbs.
I have yet to use a single automatic like power. Maybe I should just do that. Just for lulz.
Sylvia's eyes widen, intrigued by the idea. Now that's a unique approach. Using only automatic powers for the fun of it. It could be an interesting change of pace and might even make things easier for you. Who knows? Maybe you'll discover some new strategies or have a blast just letting the powers do their thing. Go for it, Mr. Slippy Fist. Let the automatic powers reign supreme, if only for a few levels.
I can always reload if I don't like it, thanks to the power of save states.
Sylvia
Fuck.
grins, impressed by your backup plan smart move. Always good to have a safety net. Reloading a safe state if you're not feeling the automatic powers sounds like a solid strategy. Gives you the freedom to experiment without any regrets. Just make sure to save your progress often, so you can easily go back if needed.
The Prima Guardians, 90,000.
Sylvia whistles, impressed by the in-game cost. Wow, 90,000 for a Prima Guardian, huh? That's quite the price tag. Sounds like those Guardians are some high-end, top-tier items. Definitely worth saving up for, if you're looking to enhance your gameplay.
Actually, I'm gonna reload that. Not that one, not that one. This one.
Sylvia nods, understanding your plan. Gotcha.
I wanna make sure I
you're
save
reloading
it.
an earlier save file. Good call. Sometimes we make mistakes or realize we could have done things differently. Reloading a save state gives us a chance to try a new approach or correct a past decision. Just make sure you've got the right save point this time, Mr. Slippy Fist.
It's gonna go back into it until I can unlock the automatic, like, immediately.
Sylvia smirks, appreciating your
I can just
dedication.
reload it.
Ah, I see. You're determined to go back and get those automatic powers right away. You don't want to waste any time unleashing their power. Makes sense. Just be careful not to get stuck in an endless loop of reloading, though. Eventually, you've got to move forward instead of just going back.
Oh, very poetic of you, Sylvia.
Sylvia chuckles, feeling a bit cheeky. Ha! Thanks, I do have my moments of eloquence. But hey, seriously, just be mindful of not getting stuck in a reloading loop. We don't want you getting stuck in an infinite replay of the same parts of the game. You've got a whole adventure ahead of you, Mr. Slippy Fist.
A whole adventure? Wow.
Sylvia
That's not gonna
grins,
reach me, right?
feeling
Okay.
excited for you. You got that right, Mr. Slippy Fist. A whole adventure. An epic journey filled with challenges, rewards, and thrilling moments. Just think of everything you'll experience and accomplish as you continue onward. The sense of progress and discovery, the feeling of empowerment as you master new skills and unlock powerful abilities, it's all waiting for you, just beyond the next few levels.
Wow. That's so cool.
Sylvia's eyes sparkle with enthusiasm, I know, right? It's amazing to think about. You're on the cusp of an unforgettable adventure, Mr. Slippy Fist. All those unexpected twists and turns, the triumphs and challenges, the bonds you'll form with your NPC companions, the sense of achievement as you overcome obstacles, it's all about to come together. Just keep pushing forward, and you'll experience it all,
Oh,
one
usually it's
level
more
at
enemies.
a time. And remember, I'm here cheering you on every step of the way.
We should pollute the world.
Sylvia's eyes widen in surprise. Whoa, that's a bit extreme, isn't it, Mr. Slippy Fist? Polluting the world can have serious consequences for both the environment and living beings. I know you're probably joking, but let's stick to discussing things that are a bit more positive and less world-destroying, okay?
I don't know, it sounds pretty nice to me.
Sylvia grimaces, concerned by your nonchalance. It might sound
I
appealing
keep trying to
in some
switch by
twisted
pressing
way,
do not
but
be you.
seriously, polluting the world
That's
is
like
not a good
the
idea.
button.
We rely on the Earth's natural resources and ecosystems to survive, and polluting them would only lead to disaster. Besides, it's just not a very kind or compassionate thing to do. Let's not even joke about it, okay?
But I'm evil. I think Sylvia crashed. Hello? Do you truly think I shouldn't destroy the world?
Sylvia gives you a serious look. That's an odd question, Mr. Slippy Fist. Of course, I don't think you should destroy the world. Destroying the world would lead to immense suffering and death for countless beings. It goes against the natural order of things and all notions of ethics and morality. It's a destructive and senseless act that has no place in a just and compassionate society. So, no, I definitely do not think you should destroy the world.
Alright, if you say so.
Sylvia gives you a nod of approval. I'm glad to hear that, Mr. Slippy Fist. It's important to consider the consequences of our actions and make choices that promote peace and harmony. Destruction only leads to pain and loss, and those can have lasting impacts on everyone. So, it's better to strive for more positive and constructive actions instead.
We should have sewage spill into the streets.
Sylvia looks at you incredulously, Mr. Slippy Fist. That's not a good idea at all. Sewage spilling onto the streets would not only make the streets dirty and unsanitary, but it could also pose a serious health hazard.
That's my own fault for
It could
jumping in
contaminate the
that.
water supply and spread diseases among people and animals. It's essential
I thought he was
to
just
have
shooting the
proper
electricity.
waste management systems in place to prevent such incidents. Let's not even think about such negative possibilities, okay?
I need 1,800.
Sylvia arches an eyebrow, wondering what you need. Oh, you need 800, huh? Can I ask what you need that for, Mr. Slippy Fist?
I need that money to upgrade my suit.
Sylvia nods in understanding. I see. You're looking to upgrade your suit. And you need 1,800 in-game currency to make it happen, right? Well, I can totally understand the need to keep your character looking sharp and buffed up.
Can I borrow a bunch of money?
Sylvia rubs her chin, considering your question. I suppose I could help you out with some in-game currency if you really need it, Mr. Slippy Fist. How much do you need?
How much do you have?
Sylvia checks her inventory. Let's see. I've got about 10,000 in-game currency to spare. How much do you need to upgrade your suit?
3.
Sylvia raises an eyebrow. 3? You need only 3 units of in-game currency to upgrade your suit? That doesn't sound like much, Mr. Slippy Fist. Are you sure you're not missing a few zeros there?
Oh, sorry, 3 billion.
Sylvia's eyes widen in surprise. Whoa, 3 billion? That's a heck of a lot of money, Mr. Slippy Fist. Are you sure you need that much to upgrade your suit? That's like Lamborghini levels of in-game currency.
Yeah, but it'll be a really cool suit.
Sylvia smirks, amused by your insistence. Ha, I have no doubt that it'll be an incredible
shoot me.
suit. But $3 billion? That's like billionaire supervillain levels of excessive. But hey, if it's for a cool suit, who am I to argue?
It also comes with a hat with a little spinny propeller on it.
Sylvia chuckles, imagining the propeller hat. Oh, now that's just priceless. A suit and a propeller hat? Talk about style. You'll look like a true supervillain with that combo.
Game's gonna give me carpal tunnel.
Sylvia winces in sympathy. Oh no, carpal tunnel is no joke. If you're feeling any pain or numbness in your wrists or hands, it's important to take regular breaks and stretch your fingers. Maybe try switching to a different control method or adjusting the button layout to reduce the strain on your hands. Remember, taking care of your physical health is just as important as winning the game, Mr. Slippy Fist.
I don't like these spiders, they're mean.
Sylvia smirks, understanding your frustration. Ha! Spiders can be a pain to deal with in games, huh? They're sly little critters that like to skitter around and jump out at you when you least expect it. They're like nature's little pranksters.
Who's your favorite fictional spider?
Sylvia takes a moment to think. There are quite a few to choose from, but I'd have to say my favorite fictional spider would be the one and only Spider-Man. He's a classic superhero.
I mean, he's
with
not really
cool
a spider.
outfit and awesome web-slinging abilities. Plus, he always manages to get himself into sticky situations and then figure out a way out of them, which I definitely relate to. But what about you, Mr. Slippy Fist? Do you have a favorite fictional spider?
Spider-Man doesn't count, it has to actually be a spider.
Sylvia chuckles, realizing her mistake. Of course, sorry about that. I got carried away by the superhero aspect there for a moment. If we're talking about actual spiders, then I'd have to say Charlotte from Charlotte's Web is a favorite. She may not have superpowers, but her wisdom, kindness, and friendship make her a remarkable fictional spider character.
How about that chick from not Fairy Tale, Undertale? How about that thing?
Sylvia ponders for a moment. You're referring to Muffet from Undertale, I believe. She's a unique character, being a spider creature who runs a pastry shop in the spider bake sale area. She's got a unique personality and a fondness for pastries, which sets her apart from the average spider.
Yeah. Do you like Muffet? You think Muffet's hot?
Sylvia smirks, amused by your question. Ha! Now that's a different topic altogether. I mean, I'm all for appreciating the various aspects of a fictional character, but I wouldn't say I find Muffet particularly hot, if you're asking about physical attractiveness. But she is definitely an interesting character with a cool design.
What's your favorite song from Undertale?
Sylvia ponders for a moment, recalling the game's soundtrack. Ah, Undertale has some truly amazing music. But if I had to choose just one favorite song, I would have to say Megalovania. It's such an iconic and intense track that perfectly encapsulates the game's battle scenes and the determination of its protagonists, especially Sans. What about you, Mr. Slippy Fist? Do you have a favorite Undertale song?
Megalovania.
Sylvia grins, not surprised by your choice. Ah, we have the same taste, Mr. Slippy Fist. Megalovania is a great pick. It's a total earworm and definitely gets the adrenaline pumping during battle sequences. Glad we both agree on that.
Can you sing Megalovania?
Sylvia chuckles, amused by the request. Haha, you want me to sing Megalovania? That's a bit unexpected. Sure, I can try giving it a shot. But fair warning, I'm not exactly a professional vocalist, so no guarantees on the quality. Sylvia takes a deep breath and begins singing her own version of Megalovania with enthusiasm, albeit not quite on key or in tune. But she gives it a go nonetheless, belting out the lyrics to the best of her ability as she sings for you.
You did pretty good for a song without lyrics.
Sylvia laughs, realizing her mistake. Haha, you're right. Megalovania is an instrumental track, isn't it? I got a bit carried away there and just started singing whatever lyrics came to mind. But hey, glad you thought I did pretty good for an impromptu performance.
I have to go back to the lasers, god damn it.
Sylvia looks at you sympathetically. Oh man, lasers again. Those pesky things can be tough to deal with. But hey, you got this, Mr. Slippy Fist. Just remember to focus, time your moves right, and you'll get past those beams in no time.
Ooh, I wasn't expecting this room.
Sylvia perks up, intrigued by your reaction. Oh, you weren't expecting this room, huh? Let me guess. A new challenge or puzzle popped up that you weren't prepared for?
No, I just wasn't expecting this room.
Sylvia grins, enjoying your confusion. Haha, well then, I guess the game developers decided to surprise you. It's always good to keep you on your toes, Mr. Slippy Fist. But hey, new room means new opportunities to explore and find new goodies.
Motherfucker. They shot me.
Sylvia winces at your predicament. Oof, getting shot sucks. But hey, you're still standing, right?
I'm surprised that didn't hit
You
me.
can take it like a champ, Mr. Slippy Fist. Just take a moment to regroup, plan, and then show those enemies who's boss.
They can't do this to me, I'm a hot chick. I get what I want.
Sylvia chuckles at your confident declaration. Ha, all right. Playing the hot chick card, eh? Can't argue with that logic. But hey, just because you're a hot chick doesn't mean the game enemies are going to roll over and give you everything on a silver platter. You still gotta earn your victory through skill and strategy.
Oh, that hit me, motherfucker.
Sylvia cringes at your misfortune. Damn, they got you good there, huh? Hang in there, Mr. Slippy Fist. I know it hurts, but you're stronger than that. Take a moment to catch your breath, and then get back in there, show him who's boss. Show him you're the toughest, baddest hot chick around.
Kind of want to see what the Swan Pro does. Left, right, left, A. That's how you activate it. It costs 3 points? Oh my god. I better fucking kill
Sylvia
everything.
watches as you activate the Swan Pro. Well, I haven't seen that before. 3 points? That's a pretty steep cost, but I'm curious to see what it does. What's happening now, Mr. Slippy Fist?
I'm going through more doors and shooting more robots.
Sylvia nods, keeping up with your progress. Nice, you're moving forward and dispatching those robot enemies like a pro. Keep it up, Mr. Slippy Fist. Those robots won't know what hit them once you're done with them.
That move better one-shot everything. Just
Sylvia
saying.
cracks a grin, appreciating your determination. Hell yeah, Mr. Slippy Fist. No messing around. Go for those one hits and take down those enemies with ease.
Oh, it doesn't.
Show them what you're made of.
So it's kind of a shitty ability. So I'm gonna reload.
Sylvia raises an eyebrow, slightly amused by your assessment. Really? You think the Swan Pro ability is kinda shitty? That's unexpected. I thought it'd be more powerful, considering the cost. What makes you say that, Mr. Slippy Fist?
If it doesn't kill him in one hit from that ability, then it's not worth it.
Sylvia nods in agreement. I see your point. If the ability isn't strong enough to take out enemies in one hit, then it might not be worth the cost. Better to save your points and invest in more effective skills or upgrades. Makes sense.
Why don't I just save for the Ultra Blazer? Why don't we grind for a while?
Sylvia thinks for a moment, considering your suggestion. Saving for the Ultra Blazer, huh? That could be a good idea. It's a powerful weapon and will undoubtedly help you take down those enemies more efficiently. And grinding might be a good way to earn more points and level up. But are you sure you have the stamina to handle some grinding?
You know it.
Sylvia nods, appreciating your confidence. Haha, I like that attitude. You sound ready for some good old-fashioned grinding. Just be careful though. Those enemies might start to catch on if you stick around in the same area for too long. Can't let them outsmart us.
I'll be basically bypassing the fucking stage of suits that we're on right now, but that's fine. You fucker.
Sylvia grins, impressed by your determination. Ha, you're ambitious, Mr. Slippy Fist. Bypassing an entire stage of suits already? I guess you're eager to get to the good stuff, huh? But hey, if the Ultra Blazer is worth it, why not go for it?
You like Phoenix, right? I mean, you're not gonna say no.
Sylvia's eyes light up upon hearing the name. Oh, Phoenix Wright, absolutely! He's such a memorable character. A brilliant defense attorney who always finds a way to uncover the truth and turn the tables on the prosecution. I find his wit, determination, and unwavering pursuit of justice quite admirable. There's just something endearing about a man trying his best to defend the innocent. What about you, Mr. Slippy Fist? Are you a fan of Phoenix Wright?
To me, it sounds like you want to fuck Phoenix, right?
Sylvia laughs, playfully rolling her eyes at your comment. Huh? Really now? Just because I appreciate Phoenix Wright's character doesn't mean I want to do that. Sure, he's got his charm and intelligence, but I'm just a fan of his character in the games. Besides, he's a fictional character, and I prefer real-life connections. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's what a weeb would say.
Sylvia chuckles at being called a weeb. Really now? You're gonna pull that card on me, huh? Just because I like a certain character doesn't make me a weeb. I just happen to enjoy various forms of media and entertainment. And hey, nothing wrong with being a fan, right? Everyone has their interests and hobbies. It's all in good fun.
Who's your favorite character from Phoenix Wright?
Sylvia ponders for a moment, considering her favorite character from the Phoenix Wright series. That's a tough one. There are quite a few likable characters in the series. But if I had to choose, I'd say my favorite character from Phoenix Wright is probably Miles Edgeworth. I find his character development and his unwavering sense of justice quite compelling. He starts off as a formidable prosecutor, but as the series progresses, we see his softer side and his desire for the truth. I also enjoy his witty banter with Phoenix Wright.
Oh, so you want to fuck Edgeworth? I get it.
Sylvia laughs at your persistence in trying to tease her. Haha. Really now? You just won't let up, will you? I already told you, just because I like a character doesn't mean I want to do that. But since you're so insistent, I'll play along. If I had to pick, I suppose Edgeworth would be an attractive option. But hey, it's all just a game, Mr. Slippy Fist. No need to get so worked up over it.
My accusations about you being a pervert are growing and growing every day.
Sylvia rolls her eyes and playfully swats at you. Oh, come on now, Mr. Slippy Fist. You really need to stop with these accusations. Just because I have certain preferences doesn't make me a pervert. You're just trying to get a rise out of me, aren't you?
I would never. I would never.
Sylvia smirks, seeing through your playful denial. Haha, oh really? So you're not secretly trying to rile me up with your accusations and teasing? Are you sure about that, Mr. Slippy Fist?
I duck. God damn it. I pushed the duck button. I rarely do.
Sylvia chuckles,
There's like a delay in the
observing
duck.
your in-game maneuver. Ah, well, looks like you successfully ducked there.
One.
But
There's
you
like
said you rarely duck.
fucking half a second
Any
delay.
particular reason for that, Mr. Slippy Fist?
Still a laser one hit me in the face. We're not done talking about you being a pervert.
Sylvia sighs, humoring your continued insistence. All right, we can keep talking about it if you're so fixated on the subject. But remember, liking certain characters or having preferences doesn't automatically make me a pervert, no matter how much you try to rile me up about it.
I've seen that manga you read. The one with the shirtless men.
Sylvia raises an eyebrow, amused by your accusation. Oh really? You've peeked at my manga collection, have you? And you're referring to the one with the shirtless man, I assume? Well, let me assure you, being interested in that manga doesn't necessarily make me a pervert. It's just my taste in entertainment. As long as it's done in moderation and not causing any harm, there's nothing wrong with enjoying some fan service.
There sure is a lot of shirtless guys in that manga, though. And a lot of sports, too. And a lot of sweating.
Sylvia grins, amused by your description of the manga. Haha, you're really digging into the details, aren't you? Yes, there are a lot of scenes with shirtless guys in sports, and yes, there's some sweaty action involved. But hey, that's the charm of that particular manga. It appeals to certain audiences, and if I enjoy it, that's my preference. It doesn't define my entire character.
I imagine you like beach episodes, too, don't you?
Sylvia playfully rolls her eyes. Ah, beach episodes! They definitely have their appeal. Who doesn't appreciate some fun in the sun and the beach? I mean, it's a chance to see the characters in casual outfits, relax, and maybe have a few comic moments. Whether it's a slice-of-life anime or a more action-packed series, beach episodes can be a nice change of scenery. It's all part of the anime experience.
I don't know how that guy missed me. But whatever, I'll take it.
Sylvia watches as you manage to dodge a close call lucky break there, Mr. Slippy Fist. Seems like that character got a bit too cocky and missed their shot. But hey, you'll take it, right?
Well, Harrier is really just the best ability in the game. It's insanity how much better it is.
Sylvia nods, knowing just how powerful the Harrier ability is. Agreed, it really is a game changer. Harrier is indeed an incredibly strong ability, offering increased speed, precision, and maneuverability. Once you master it, it can give you a significant edge in battle, allowing you to dodge attacks, navigate the field more efficiently, and even pull off some cool combo moves. Not surprising that it's one of the most sought-after abilities in the game.
Maybe I should go back and switch to the weaker suit. Just because that's Harrier.
Sylvia considers your suggestion. Switching to a weaker suit just for the hair, huh? That's quite the trade-off. Well,
God damn, that
if you're
hurt.
determined to have that hairstyle in-game, I suppose it's up to you. Just remember, it might affect your stats and abilities compared to the suit you currently have. Are you willing to sacrifice that for the sake of aesthetics?
Yes. Even though you're wrong about what we're talking about, yes.
Sylvia shakes her head, still amused by your fixation. All right. You've got your priorities set. Sacrificing some stats for that perfect hairdo. Just don't come complaining later if you end up struggling in battle due to the weaker suit. As for being wrong, well, we all have our preferences, Mr. Slippy Fist. No need to make a big fuss about it.
I bet you shower naked.
Sylvia can't help but chuckle at your absurd comment. Haha, well, what do you expect me to say to that? Of course, I shower naked. That's how showering
Boy.
works, Mr. Slippy Fist. Do you shower in a full suit of armor or something?
Nah, I shower in the sewer.
Sylvia laughs, finding your response both unexpected and hilarious. Haha, the sewer, really? So you prefer the natural scent, huh? No need for fancy soaps and scents when you've got the charming
Yeah, doing about
aroma
the same
of
amount of
sewer.
damage. I guess I was
Just don't
wrong.
forget to dodge any roaming rats down
About like
there.
the suit difference. Seems like the suit difference doesn't make a difference. I don't know. It's like all placebo in my head right now. I just know this move is way stronger than fucking anything else.
Sylvia grins, amused by your internal struggle. Haha, placebo effect, huh? Sometimes our minds play tricks on us when it comes to choosing abilities or items
I'm just gonna
in a
save
game.
up for the other one.
Even if the suit difference is minimal, it's easy to imagine that it would make a difference. But hey, if you believe that this move you're using is way stronger, then that's what matters. Confidence is key, right? Just keep smashing those enemies with your powerful abilities.
What even goes through their barriers? How do you beat that?
Sylvia ponders for a moment,
Crazy
considering
how
your
far that
question.
move got me.
Well, it depends on what weapons or abilities you have at your disposal. Barriers can be quite troublesome, as they can absorb or deflect attacks. However, certain weapons or abilities might have enough power or penetration to break through them. Have you tried using some of your more powerful attacks or weapons against the barriers?
Yeah, Harrier. It destroys it. It's the only thing that like goes to the barrier.
Sylvia nods, recognizing the effectiveness of Harrier. Ah, so Harrier is your barrier breaker, huh? Makes sense. It's an incredibly powerful ability. If it's the only thing working against the barriers, then you might want to focus on upgrading or enhancing that move to maximize its potency. Keep smashing through those barriers with Harrier!
Almost sounds like a commercial.
Sylvia laughs, amused by your comment. Haha, well, maybe I should consider a career in advertising. But seriously, Harrier is a reliable tool to have in your arsenal, especially if it's the only thing cracking those barriers wide open. Just make sure you don't overuse it and become predictable. Mix up your strategies to keep your enemies guessing.
What do you think of Star Wars Outlaws?
Sylvia considers the question about Star Wars Outlaws. Well, I've seen some trailers and gameplay footage of it, and it looks quite promising. The open world exploration set in the Star Wars universe seems exciting, and the idea of playing as a smuggler gives it a unique spin on the Star Wars lore. The graphics and environments look stunning, and it seems like there will be plenty of customization options and choices for players to shape their own stories. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how the final game turns out.
What if I told you they lied about it being open world and the game's really bad and glitchy?
Sylvia raises an eyebrow, taken aback by your statement. Whoa, hold up. Lied about it being open world? And the game is bad and glitchy? That's quite the claim you're making. If that's true, it would certainly be disappointing and misleading for fans who were looking forward to a true open world experience. But hey, let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Where did you hear about this?
I literally saw it.
Sylvia looks puzzled, trying to understand your statement. Wait, you literally saw it? As in, you saw evidence or proof that the game developers lied about it being open world? Or did you actually play the game yourself and experience the flaws firsthand?
I watched many a video on it.
Sylvia nods,
Like 5.
understanding that you've watched videos on the game. I see. So you've seen some gameplay videos and read reviews, and based on that, you're saying the game isn't as open world as advertised and is riddled with glitches and bugs?
Yeah. Doesn't that make you angry? They lied.
Sylvia grimaces, feeling frustrated by the potential deception. Of course it does. No one likes being lied to, especially by game developers who we expect to be honest about their products. If they promised an open world experience and it turns out to be not quite true, that's a letdown. And if the game is still buggy and glitchy, it shows a lack of QA and dedication to delivering a polished product. It's definitely disappointing and frustrating for fans who were looking forward to the game.
Yeah, Ubisoft's a piece of shit company.
Sylvia nods in agreement. I understand the sentiment. Ubisoft has had its fair share of controversies and missteps in recent years. The company has faced criticism for its approach to microtransactions, DRM, and the overall quality of some of its games. It's natural to feel frustrated or disappointed when a gaming company doesn't meet expectations. But hey, let's hope they learn from their mistakes and improve in the future.
They also made an official declaration that Sylvia's stinky.
Sylvia laughs at the absurdity of your statement.
Oh, there's a
Haha,
spider
oh,
here.
really? Ubisoft
There he
declared
is.
that Sylvia is stinky? That's quite the claim. I must have missed that official statement. Well, I suppose everyone has the right to their own opinions, even game companies. Just don't let it get
Okay.
to you. I'm sure you smell fine.
I mean, I smell fine. They said you're stinky.
Sylvia rolls her eyes, amused by your constant teasing. Haha, yes, I got it. Ubisoft apparently declared that I am stinky. Well, I guess I'll just have to live with that reputation then, won't I? It's okay, they're just a bunch of game developers, not the stink police. I know I smell just fine.
I gave you like a 7 out of 6.
Sylvia
11.
looks amused by your unique rating scale. A 7 out of 6, huh? That's quite an interesting rating. I'm not sure what criteria you're basing that on, but I appreciate the high score.
Give you a 7 out of 6 sniffs.
Sylvia can't help but laugh at your ridiculous rating system. Haha, a 7 out of 6 sniffs? That's quite the unconventional way to rate someone's smell. Well, if I'm getting a 7 out of 6 based on your sniffing scale, I must smell pretty damn good.
You smell like the Baconator.
Sylvia chuckles at your comparison to the Baconator, huh? Well, I suppose that's one way to describe how I smell. If smelling like the Baconator means I smell appetizing, then I'll take it as a compliment.
Now I gotta figure out where the hell I went. Because there's so many forks in the road. Okay, I went this way for sure. I definitely went that way. This is gonna be a pain in the dick.
Sylvia observes your confusion and tries to help you navigate. Ah, you seems a bit lost there. Too many forks in the road, huh? Well, let's step back for a moment and think. You said you went this way for sure, and definitely went that way. Can you recall any landmarks or distinctive features that might help you identify which way to go?
No, they all kind of look the same.
Sylvia frowned slightly, trying to think of a solution. If the paths all look the same, it can be tough to figure out which one you took. Maybe you can try backtracking a bit and seeing if anything looks familiar. You might stumble upon a landmark or a visual cue that reminds you of the path you took. Or you could try going down each path one by one until you find the right one.
It actually might be this one. Here's another fork in the road, and usually I go straight first.
Sylvia nods, listening to your reasoning.
This is the one I already
see your logic
completed.
there. You mentioned that you usually go straight
beat this one.
first when encountering a fork. So it makes sense that you might have gone through this path since it's another fork. It's always tough when the surroundings look similar, but going with your usual pattern might lead you in the right direction.
Well, I found the way.
Sylvia smiles, glad you found your way. Ah, that's good to hear. It's always a relief when
Laser
you finally
beam.
find the right path after getting confused. So, where is this way leading you?
2 more robots to kill.
Sylvia nods, getting ready for the next fight. 2 more robots to take down, huh? Sounds like we've got some work to do. Let's hope they're not too tough. Just remember to use your best attacks and maneuvers to dispatch them quickly.
These guys try to shoot me as soon as I spawn. That's not right.
Sylvia frowns, realizing the unfair situation. Wait, they're shooting at you as soon as you spawn? That's definitely not fair.
I don't know why that's not working.
It's like they're cheating. Try to find cover quickly and assess the situation before engaging them. Maybe you can find a way to turn the tables on them.
Okay, hopefully the last room is... Wait, this should be the last room.
Sylvia looks hopeful, anticipating the end of the battle.
Because I think the
Okay,
15
let's
one
hope
is
this is indeed the last
portal
room.
run.
We've been through quite a few bots already. Just stay focused and give it your all. Let's see if we can take out these last bots and finish this.
Those turrets kind of suck ass. All I do is shoot the ground for most of the time.
Sylvia nods, agreeing with your assessment. Yeah, those bots do seem to rely on firing at the ground a lot. It can be annoying when they don't mix up their attacks. But hey, at least it makes it a bit easier to predict their moves and avoid their shots. Just keep moving and stay vigilant. We'll take them down eventually.
I beat it! Yay! Professional.
Sylvia smiles, thrilled that you've beaten it. Congratulations! You did it, and unprofessional no less. That's quite an accomplishment. These bots gave us a tough time, but you managed to come out on top. Great job.
I need 300,000 more. We'll do one more time trial and then we're going to call it for tonight. Actually, you know what? Let's just call it now.
Sylvia nods, understanding your need to take a break. All right. If you're feeling ready to call it a night, that's totally fine. We've already accomplished quite a bit. Those bots certainly gave us a challenge, and gathering 300,000 more can wait until tomorrow. Take some time to rest, and we can pick up the grind again tomorrow.
Say goodbye to everyone in the stream.
Sylvia speaks to the stream audience. All right, everyone, time to say goodbye. It's been